How many times have you looked at yourself and thought, why can't I just get it together? You call yourself lazy, unmotivated, or inconsistent. But what if that judgment is completely wrong? What if what you're really feeling is emotional exhaustion? We live in a culture that worships productivity. You're told, do more, hustle harder, no excuses. So the moment you slow down, your mind turns against you. You start to believe, I'm lazy, I'm weak, I'm failing. But let's look deeper. Laziness isn't the enemy. In most cases, what we call laziness is actually something else in disguise. Burnout, emotional overload, fear of failure, lack of meaning, depression or anxiety, or simply a nervous system that's completely overwhelmed. Laziness is the label we give ourselves when we don't understand what's really going on underneath. Think about it. You weren't always like this. You had dreams, energy, curiosity. So what changed? Often, it's not that you've become lazy. It's that you're tired of carrying invisible weights. Expectations from family, pressure to be someone you're not, the mental exhaustion of constantly comparing yourself to others or living a life that doesn't feel like yours. Carl Jung believed that when we ignore our inner needs, our unconscious self starts to rebel. It shows up as numbness, resistance, shut down. So you stop doing things not because you don't care, but because you're disconnected from what actually matters to you. Instead of asking, why am I so lazy? Start asking, what part of me is being ignored? What needs are going unmet? What pain have I been avoiding? Sometimes you're not lazy. You're in survival mode. You don't need more discipline. You need rest, healing, and a way back to yourself. Other times, the thing that looks like laziness is actually your mind's way of protecting you from failure or judgment. You don't start the project because deep down, you're scared it won't be good enough. You don't get out of bed because the weight of the world feels unbearable. And here's the truth. Avoidance is not laziness. It's fear in disguise. So, how do you begin to shift? One is acknowledge the truth without shame. Say it clearly. I'm not lazy. I'm exhausted. I'm overwhelmed. And I deserve to understand why. Two is to listen to what your resistance is trying to tell you. Every time you procrastinate, every time you freeze, ask, what am I afraid of right now? What do I need that I'm not getting? Three is to stop using productivity as your only measure of worth. You're not a machine. You don't exist to check off boxes or meet quotas. You exist to grow, feel, create, connect, and that requires space. Four is to start with the smallest possible act of self-connection. Not a big morning routine. Just one deep breath. One moment of honesty. One reminder that you're human, not broken. So the next time you call yourself lazy, pause. Look closer. Listen deeper. Because what feels like failure might be your soul asking to be seen. Carl Jung knew this. The unconscious will guide your life until you finally bring it into the light. And when you do, that's when things begin to change. This channel is about understanding yourself, layer by layer. If this spoke to something inside you, you're not alone. Subscribe for more insights on the mind, purpose, and healing. And remember, you're not lazy. You're trying to heal in a world that forgot how to rest.